She had been going to school for about 5 years, but never once did her homework. Everything seemed ordinary until she reached 8th grade and something strange happened. One day, she began snapping pencil after pencil. Not just one or two, but 50 of them. The whole class thought she must be working on a big drawing. But when the teacher checked, all she had written were numbers, not a single picture. "This is art class, not math," the teacher said, puzzled. But Eliza didn't stop. She scribbled numbers even faster. The teacher, confused and frustrated, took away her paper and ended the lesson early. Then Eliza silently walked outside and stared up at the sun. When the teacher called her, she didn't turn around. It felt like her mind was far away. That same day, the school held a special event. All the children's artwork was placed into a time capsule that would be opened after 50 years. Eliza stood at a distance, watching everything with a serious look. A moment later, when the teacher glanced back, Eliza was gone. The school went into a panic. They searched every classroom and hallway, but she was nowhere to be found. Evening turned into night, but Eliza remained missing. Then strange sounds started coming from the basement. One teacher gathered courage and went down. What she saw froze her in place. Eliza was sitting on the floor, her hands bleeding, still writing the same number again and again. Her lips moved softly as she whispered, "Wait, wait." The teacher stepped back in fear, not knowing why Eliza was doing this or what it meant. 50 years passed, and the school finally opened the time capsule. The old drawings were handed out to the current students. Some kids got sketches of rockets. Others got flying cars. Everyone was excited, except for a boy named Noah. He received an old, torn sheet covered in strange numbers. Disappointed, Noah looked around and saw a man watching him from afar. But when Noah turned to get a better look, the man had vanished. Curious, Noah brought the paper home and showed it to his dad, Marcus. At first, Marcus laughed and slipped the paper under a cup. But one number caught his eye, 911296. That turned out to be the date, September 11th, 2001, and the exact number of people who died, 2,996. Marcus was shaken. It didn't seem like a coincidence anymore. Marcus began examining all the numbers more carefully. Each one matched a date when a major tragedy had occurred around the world, along with the number of people who had died. But after those, there were more numbers. Some looked like scrambled words, maybe names of places. Marcus asked an astronomer friend about them, but he just laughed. Marcus insisted, 3 more disasters are still left. One will happen tomorrow. 81 people will die. That night, Marcus kept checking the news, but nothing was reported. The next day, he left to pick up Noah from school but was caught in heavy traffic. Then it hit him. This was the exact place written in the numbers. Marcus jumped out of his car and ran toward the chaos. A plane had crashed. As he helped the injured, an explosion went off, killing many people. Marcus knew the truth then. Eliza's numbers were not random. They were predictions. She had seen the future, but how?